Hello and welcome to Cherry Hills. In this episode we're going to do a few more jobs around the farm, but first of these is actually we're going to start our kind of new piece of production. So I think I mentioned in our last episode we were going to drop in a charcoal production line. And I've actually added that on the map with the editor this afternoon, and we're going to get that thing up and running. So there's a few things we need to do to get it running, and what I'm going to do is sort of start up. So do have to be careful with this load because I don't want to tip over. But what we've done is on one of the placeable lots on the Cherry Hills map, we have added a production line. So we kind of borrowed the charcoal factory from the Great Country map. It's basically, I actually kind of was looking at options and I actually found this one to be the best one because it actually has a whole kind of mini line to actually get you what you need to do. Whereas the Savapa Agro mod, that's the placeable, essentially you just need essentially wood chips and wood. And you get two products out. What I've actually gone for is something else, and basically this one should be a fair bit better. So what we're doing, we're driving to our placed mod, and hopefully all is working and we can get in. So this is the actual production line. It's quite craftily set up, so I do need to kind of so show you around, as it were. We just need to open the gates. Basically, we all need to turn around. So, kind of look at the site. So what we've done here is we've basically put in 3 items essentially. And it kind of utilizes some elements that exist on the map already to make things happen. So what we start off with is this guy over here. This sawmill builds pallets of boards, very similar to those that we have from the sawmill in the lumberyard. And essentially this guy will produce that from logs, provided we do need to give it fuel, which is wood chips, and it will give us boards essentially. So we've got the fuel, sorry, the wood chips, sorry, the logs here. We'll go grab some wood chips in a minute. This produces pallets, boards of pallets of boards, sorry. And what we have here is something that what we make, kind of say, make firewood effectively. So what we'll just do is we'll actually add the things. It makes takes boardwood pallets and makes firewood and wood chips. This guy over here takes that firewood, and basically what we need to do is just open this guy up, and there we go. That's the actual production line output, and this is the input. So in here we bring in our boards, drop them off here. This will fill this up, and this guy will then make our charcoal. And this actually requires a couple of other things. It requires empty pallets and water. And so we drop in the water here, and we put our pallets in here. And effectively those are raw materials. Now this guy over here also needs pallets as well, so we drop our pallets in here and they'll fill up inside. So the thing what I've done here is I actually kind of, the original has the 2 tip the triggers for the inputs kind of over here. I've swapped those around, so I've swapped the output closer to there and I've moved the inputs here. And the reason for that is I've actually made the trigger for this quite big. It actually goes all the way to the end of this. So the idea is this thing will run producing pallets, and when one hits the end it gets sucked up by this, and effectively we'll start this process. So effectively what we can do is we can prime all of these ready to go with all their requirements, and effectively what will happen is this one will sort of, once that gets close to finishing, this one will start. This guy here needs essentially board wood and empty pallets. So in essence, all we need to do is sort of get them set up with their requirement materials and we can good to go. This guy we will need to move the wood that comes out here into here, but because I did think about making the trigger for this guy closer, but actually I like it inside there, and effectively it just makes it, I might move it, but if I could have two triggers the same material, I would, but I can't. I tried this and it didn't work, so we have this guy, so we'll lose this to deliver some the wood in a minute. What we actually also need is some wood chips, and what we will do, we've actually got a little truck full of wood chips down here. This tipper has a ton of wood chips, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually unload these because literally this guy's full of things. So I'm just going to unload these. It's only a small amount, so we will sort of do the business. So that's wood chips to get the little boards running. We have pallets, so we've got pallets on that production line that we can bring over. We'll do that. I've got a truck actually what I should have done, actually, oh hold on, I will actually this is actually really, I should have done this. Okay, let's grab this guy. Yeah, let me just put this into work position, and I will get this guy picking up some of these parts. I mean, I've got all these parts sat here, and that it's a little bit big, but it will do. I'm gonna sneak through this way. Oops, if I don't jackknife myself on the metalwork there. Drive down. Our truck is in the middle of the road. Probably not the best place to put it, but what I will do is I will take this down. We will need, I think we'll need a skid steer maybe. We'll need something. I will grab a skid steer, and we can. And I'll also show us in a new pickup truck that I added to the map when we get down there. So yeah, we do need this. Yeah, I think we need a skid steer. We'll do the trick. We can move stuff around, or maybe an a telehandler or something like that. Probably a telehandler is better for the weight. He is driving behind us. Truck, pretty much. I do love it how sometimes he stopped so suddenly. Then he actually jackknifed. Kind of naturally jackknifed. So yeah, we're gonna so take this back down here. So we're going to go past our orchard or whatever it is. I can't remember what's down here. Oh, this is the greenhouses. So I cleaned out the greenhouses earlier. We do have a lot of pallets down here as well. So, but these pallets, unfortunately, we can't use these on this mod. I didn't actually add them as an input type. I should have done that because that would have been handy. We do need a water truck as well down here, but there is one there, so we'll use that guy. It's close by to do it. We'll use that guy. Okay, so the thing about this guy, I haven't quite fixed all of the little niggly things, so the fence actually floats a little bit. Hopefully this truck goes through. Oh, that was quick. And he skidded to a hole. Man, that was scary. Right, let's release him from there. We go down the back. You see, it's actually quite a nice little mod. Well, quite a nice little thing. They've got like all the little the detail on this. The original is really good. It is coming late in the day, so I mean this is going to be the last thing I do on this game day. So, so what we've got here is this is our fuel. So let's just reverse up and tip this. Strangely, I only need a little bit of wood chip. Gonna just leave that there for the moment. Okay, so let's grab the wood trailer and let's start this going. So this can actually run for a bit and we can get on with some of the other things around this little lot. So first things first is let's switch sides and do some unload. Unload some of this wood. It's actually full, so we just reload ourselves back with anything that doesn't get used. I'll just lock that in for the moment. I'm just going to park him here for the moment. Should be fine. Okay, so this guy is full and he will start running. Full of logs, full of fuel, and should just get running straight away. That's cool. So what we need is a water truck. So let's go grab, actually, yes. Actually, where are we? We're here. Okay, yes, the water truck is here. He's full, and let's just grab him as he is at the moment. Take him down here. We'll fill up the charcoal burner. We've got a truck there with lots of pallets. So what we'll do is we'll unload those onto the floor. We'll get a telehandler or whatever we're going to use down here. Sort of. We'll bring that down and we will use that. Break. That is so annoying when it doesn't break so quickly. Gets too fast. See, some of these vehicles move so quick. Oh, come on. Turned. Okay, so we've got water. Let's unload. We'll do it. That's weird. Why is that over? Oh. That was weird. That was a little weird. Didn't seem to want to start. But yep, that's loading and it's got all the water in, so that's good. It's got 12k of water. So this guy has all this guy needs is essentially firewood and empty pallets. So let's go grab ourselves a telehandler. So first off, we shall purchase a telehandler. So we'll get our current favourite, which is the JCB. I don't know why I choose that. I always go for that colour. We need a fork. Okay, so we have that. Then let's just get these delivered to the farm. And let's go grab our, it's around here somewhere. So here it is. This is actually our new truck. Basically, I'll show you this guy in the shop. So this is a Dodge Ram 350 Dually. So it's a new truck. It let's just show you this kind of mods. It's got 3 engine setups. We actually bought the one with the 385 horsepower engine. It's £40 a day, 62 miles an hour, 100 litre fuel tank. It's colour modifiable, so we went for the black, obviously. Wheel setup, it has chrome and it has standard. We've gone for standard. Rim colour is the rim colour. The design, so they've got a light bar at the top. It has single beacons, so a single light. So light bars like you know, kind of like a police headlight, siren lights bar kind of thing, which is yellow. And then we got the standard single beacon. So we went for this guy here, and just kind of looking at him. So this is what it looks like, black, non-chrome really. It's kind of dulled metalwork. So on the back, attachers wise, I'm not sure what it has down at the bottom. I think it has like a standard one, but it does have this kind of thing. So it has what looks like a truck attacher, but it does gooseneck. So that's cool. It's got belts, which the other guy that we've replaced this with, that this replaced, didn't have belts. It also has auto load. So it actually has auto load in the back as well. So it has sort of the required stuff. Doesn't have kind of what's the word, like like off-road tires. They are road tires, and they do spin an awful lot. I've noticed. If we look at the and it is a work in progress because there's some little things that don't look quite right. So for instance, I don't think the dials work inside, and the wing mirrors look a little bit odd. The mirror on them is not square, but it does work. Obviously it does show you what's in the back. As you see, the rear view mirror works. The inside the cab, it's kind of nice. It's a big cab, so you put an entire family in the back of this. Okay, it's got some little chrome work inside, gear lever, all those good stuff. So it doesn't have any working speed or anything else like that. So the outside, nothing's too shiny chrome, which is I like. It doesn't look too Blair. Actually, I wanted to actually better unfold. So it is quite a nice looking vehicle. If you look at the bonnet looks pretty cool. It's got nice little ridges and stuff in there. It does look an authentic vehicle, so it is quite nice. So this is our new pickup, which I actually put this on the server a few days ago. Just haven't got around to actually purchasing it. I thought I would do it just for this mod, for this thing that we're doing today, because of course we needed to deliver one of these. So I'm gonna get our gooseneck trailer. Let's get this kind of on there without falling off. I can have this trailer is one of these ones that should auto lock the vehicle on the back once it gets moving. So let's fold the ramps. We have our trailer, and we can basically head to the new location. If it does fall off on the way, we will of course have to stop and pick the guy up, but our low loader is there for delivery of stuff like this, and this is the purpose of this trailer, is so we can do little deliveries of things like this. So it does go pretty quickly, this vehicle. It's 62 miles an hour is top speed. It's not hugely quick, but it does go pretty quickly for a thing. It doesn't feel too Larry as well. I did drive it around a little bit earlier, but it didn't seem to all over the place. Which some of the, like the other one that we have, the little Dodge Ram SRT, that guy seems to just fly everywhere, like it's got a rocket up its ass. Whoa, that probably shouldn't have fucking flown forward. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to swear then, but that actually shouldn't have done that. That just flew forward. That really flew forward, that did. That was like it was going to hit me in the back of the head as I was driving, as it flew past me. I hit the brake then, and it basically just sort of completely decided to go way out there. But yeah, so we've got new little truck. I do like it. It's quite nice. I like a nice pickup truck. On these, I do like my Land Rover, but my Land Rover I don't use him so much because he can't. It's basically a driving around a map kind of vehicle, not a delivery vehicle, or basically what this guy is. You know, this one, or the SRT. The SRT is there for some reason. Right. Hopefully. So let's get this. Some of these gates, I have noticed that basically the gates with this long trailer is just very hard to deal with. Right, so we can unload, and so we've got our little yard. So effectively, that board pallet, when that hits the end, we will basically have wood popping in. But in the interim, what we've got is one pallet up here. Same thing, although the ones on those there are what we call a large pallet, or what I'm calling a large pallet. Essentially, it is essentially the same thing, but it has more weight to it. Right, okay, so let's get this out of work position. Let's get this into unload and hit Y. We'll back this out of the way. We'll park him there for the moment. We don't really matter so much what's going on. So first off, let's put a couple of empty pallets into each of the things. We've got an auto load fork on, so we'll use that to pick these up. Doesn't really matter at this stage what the auto load, we're using an auto load or not. So I will just hit Y on that to allow me to. That's gone in there, and that's the first of the boards. If we actually look inside, you should see some pallets have appeared on the inside there. So we'll put a couple of these on. Oh, actually, hold on. Is that actually full? No, it's not full. Well, it's more than half full, so effectively what we'll do is we'll actually just drop this down here. Oops. Sometimes this annoys me when it does this. It won't come off, so I am going to use it on this one. It won't come off the fork. You have to shake it free. Right. Hoping this one takes more. We have a lot of these pallets, and there's nothing to use them in. I may end up upping the input values on all of these at some point. I have a couple of tweaks I have to do. Nah. It's stuck. That is so annoying. And that is actually really annoying. Try and use this truck to pull it off. Building maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to get this to fall off. Well, that helped, but it pushed it into the ground, so that's not good. Farming sim physics for you. We will need to pick that up with the work position. Since you're falling into the ground, that's not actually good. What's going on? Okay, that's actually pretty bad. Okay, so let me try and get this off in a sensible way. Okay, I am going to have to use the autoload of the truck to do this for me. It's pretty much the only way I'm going to be able to do this off. Basically, that is the only way that's going to come off. Okay, so with that, we have one more pallet that we can use, which is this boardwood that we sort of added. So let's get this guy on here. So this is essentially what's going to come out of the production line, the first element of this. However, we're just going to preload this so we can actually see what comes out. So this guy basically doesn't matter where, we could drop it here, which is fine, or essentially we could be over here because this is the way I've set the trigger up. So effectively I could literally be at the end of this kind of pallet handler. For instance, if I just kind of hover over that, you'll see that basically when I do that, it's unloaded. And if we drop out, we shall see this guy has boardwood pallets and empty pallets ready to go. And it's going to start. So he's going to run, and what we get out of there is a little pallet like this. And this pallet will fill up, and you'll see it will roll across to the end here. And once it's full, we can drop it in this guy. And that will start the charcoal production. So we are going to just leave that to it. I'm going to load these back up onto the lorry because essentially they are in the way there. I am going to park him over here. I don't currently need him, so that's fine. And this guy, I'm just going to fold this guy up. So this is the new charcoal factory that we've put on the map. It's quite a nice little mod. It produces bags of charcoal, and we have built a sell point into what the hell? We have kind of modified a sell point, so we've got them. I'm going to get this out and drive this back to the farm. So what we've done is we've and I'll just bring this up. We've actually tweaked the sell points as well. So one of the things we've done is our Pro Mart, which is essentially our main supermarket. We have set him up, so he's obviously doing the stuff he was before, and the bread and everything else, boardwood and charcoal, these two new ones, and you can select charcoal to that guy. Now, the other thing we've done is woodland products you can select here as well. So it actually does sell in the production line, but for less money. The other thing we've actually done as well is we've actually changed, I'll bring this up, we've actually changed one of the other sale points. Jeb's Diner, I've changed it. It no longer does, we're being pushed along by an AI car. That's weird. I'm on the road, why is it hitting my trailer? That's not right. Okay, that was weird. I have heard of this. There's a bug or something that basically AI cars don't recognize trailers, and they'll stop when they see your car, but they won't stop when they see your trailer. It's weird. Anyway, so back to where I was at. So what we've done is I've changed the diner so it no longer accepts grains. Accepts potatoes, because obviously you use potatoes in the diner, right? But I've changed it so it actually takes mainly produce. So it takes the watermelons, tomatoes, pumpkins, that kind of stuff, lettuce, cauliflower and red cabbage, because obviously it's a diner, it sells that sort of stuff. It takes flour, it takes cheese, milk, fruit, beer and bread. It also takes the meat, and it takes honey and honey milk. So and I've also added the honey milk to the main ProMart. So effectively what I've done is I've kind of changed one of the other sale points that's built into the map to use some of the food types that we have added to the map, or that existed on the map in the first place, to kind of make it a little bit more fun. We should essentially have 2 sell points of a given fruit, so that's cool. This guy is the guy that rammed me, so I'm gonna take that wide. Whoa, it is a bit leery on corners. Seems a bit leerier since I basically reduced the weight of the vehicle. So yeah, so we've changed that, and obviously the ProMart takes charcoal, because our supermarket is a big supermarket chain that takes all products, including charcoal. What I am going to probably do is add another sale point at the garden centre where the greenhouses are, and that's going to take well, it currently does still take compost, but what I'm thinking is of adding other kind of stuff, so either compost bags to a sale point there, or and I'm just going to drop this guy off, do the firewood and the charcoal, stuff like that. So that pretty much brings us to the end of this episode. Sorry, there's been a bit of messing around there towards the end, but yes, that is our new charcoal production line that we've kind of implemented onto the farm. How we've got that up and running, so that in effect that will essentially in the main be half automated in itself, because of the way I've chained those triggers. It can essentially one will feed the other, and it'll do it automatically, and then we just have to do the switch over at the end. So that's quite cool. So thank you for watching, and if you liked the episode today, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more of this series, hit the subscribe button. And with that, thank you for watching, and have a good day, and goodbye.